Hello, white doves and pink flamingos. This is for you also. This is a video about our dinosaurs. Awesome. So I need to show you what we need for this activity. In the Thursday section, you should have a worksheet like this, which doesn't look very exciting, but it has two circles in this middle part here. We'll talk about that later. This one, which has the same circles but with dinosaurs in it. This one that has different dinosaurs, but I already colored them in. You should color them in also before we start this activity. You can see all the colors. I just chose whatever colors that I like to color. And this one will help you to remember the names if your mom and dad can help you. You should have one of these. And if you have any dinosaur toys, get those as well. And of course, we need the scissor and the glue after you already colored it. So you need your colors first, but I colored mine already. All right, so make sure you have your scissors and your glue and all these things, and we can start. All right, everybody, so we should start with this circle sheet here, and you can go ahead and put your name here. So I'm going to explain the different circles. So from our life cycle book that we read, this section is about the carnivore, and the carnivores are the dinosaurs that eat only meat, like this one, the T-Rex. It only eats meat, like other dinosaurs. So to help me remember, I'm gonna draw a steak, a yummy piece of meat. Maybe I'll draw a chicken leg to remember. And then the omnivore, the herbivore first. This is like the stegosaurus that eats only vegetables and plants. So I can draw a leaf, and maybe I'll draw a branch like this. And the omnivore in the middle does both of them, eats some meat and some vegetables. So we are going to use this one as our base. Here is our guide sheet, our hint sheet, to decide which dinosaurs eat meat, both, or only vegetables. So we can put this over here to look at. So I hope that we all colored already. If you did not, please pause the video and go color nicely for teacher. And then we can come back and start. So the best way to, when we cut, is we should just cut one at a time so we don't lose any pieces as we go. So I'm going to start with the Apatosaurus, this one that has a long neck, and I'm going to cut it because all we need is just the square that it's in, and make sure you keep your mess tidy. And we can see here the Apatosaurus, and we have it here also, and look, you can even see in his mouth, what is it eating? It is eating vegetables. And if we look on our cheat sheet to make sure, we can see the Apatosaurus here is in the herbivore, which is the plant eaters. So we have to take our glue stick, glue a little bit, and let's try and keep it nice and tight so we can have all the room we need for the different dinosaurs. So the Apatosaurus is the herbivore. Great. And the next one, we're falling over. The next one we're going to do, remember, just do one at a time, is the iguanodon. And I colored mine pink and purple, but as you can see here, this is brown and orange, and mine is pink and purple. And that's okay, because remember, we don't know what the dinosaurs looked like. So if we look over here, we're looking for the iguanodon. So it's not a carnivore. It almost looks like this one. They walk on two legs, have a shape. But we can see over here in the herbivore side that we have the iguanodon. So he's going to join The Apatosaurus in the herbivore. They only eat vegetables. And we'll put it next to here. So now we have 2 for the herbivores. Yeah. And this one, just do one at a time so we don't lose any pieces. This one's a plesiosaur. Woo, the water animal, the water dinosaur. And you can see here, this one's the mommy and the baby. Very cool. So let's see if we can find it over here. Can you look here? Is it in the carnivore, the herbivore, or is it an omnivore? And from what I see, it is in the carnivore. The plesiosaur is a carnivore. It eats only meat. So we're going to put this one here in the carnivore section. And I made this one have 2 different kinds of blues. And you can see this one has freckles. So cute. All right. This one's pretty cool. We'll cut off the extra paper. And I'll put my garbage, keep my garbage clean. And this one is an oviraptor. Look, it even has little feathers on its arms, but I don't know if it can fly. And we don't have it here. This is a new one for us. So let's try and find it over here. Is it a carnivore? Does it eat only meat? An herbivore eats only vegetables? Or is it an omnivore? And we could see it's the only omnivore we have. So that means sometimes it eats meat, sometimes it eats only vegetables. Kind of like us, right? We like to eat vegetables and we eat meat and eggs, but we also like fruit, vegetables, all sorts of good stuff. So since it's the only one, I'll just put it here in the middle, the oviraptor. Very cool. So let's cut one at a time so we don't make it messy. All right, this one, we should know this one. This one's one of my favorites. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, the big scary monster dinosaur. And this one, I think we know by now that it is definitely a carnivore. They eat so much meat with their big mouths and their big teeth. Rawr. Very good. All right, so I'll put this one over here next to the plesiosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Next one is the Brachiosaurus, which is another long neck one. You see the Brachiosaurus and the Apatosaurus, they're kind of similar and they have these long necks. So if they look so similar, I wonder if they would be in the same category. And let's look down here. Do you see Brachiosaurus in the carnivore? No. We know it's not an omnivore because we did it already. But it is an herbivore. It eats plants. It has a long neck so that it can go up to the trees and get the leaves. It can reach up high for the best green leaves. So I'll put it here in the herbivore section. All right, so now we have 3 herbivores. 1, 2, 3. 2 carnivores and the one omnivore, Brachiosaurus. All right, so let's go to the next one. This one's gonna fall off, so I'm just gonna cut both of them now, but I need to be very careful with my pieces and don't lose them. Keep them together. And this one is one of my favorites too. It's like a smaller T-Rex and it has these big back legs and it can run very fast. And that's why it's called the Velociraptor. You see, I colored it kind of the same colors, orange and red. A Velociraptor. And it can run super fast. And since this one kind of looks like the T-Rex, I would assume it's in the carnivores, right? Yes, here it is. In the carnivores, they have those big mouth and the sharp teeth to chomp, chomp, chomp the meat. They like chicken and steak, hamburgers, all sorts of good stuff. I don't want to cover up my name, so I'll put it here next to it. And this one's also new for us, an ichthyosaur. It's kind of a hard one to say. Ichthyosaur, and it almost looks like a dolphin. And we don't have this one here, so it's new for us. And let's see if you can find it on our sheet. Is it a carnivore, an herbivore, or an omnivore? Look at its big mouth with lots of teeth. I see it over here. In the carnivore, so this is the one that lives in the ocean and eats lots of fish and other dinosaurs. Not a lot of carrots under the sea, so I'll put it here. And I colored mine kind of a light purple. Cute. All right, the next one is our flying dinosaur. It's called the pterodactyl. And this one we have on my wall, if you remember. And this one is brown and orange and yellow. Mine is green and blue and yellow. I don't know, I just want to color it weird colors. This one we have on the wall behind me in the video, if you remember. And as you can see over here, where does it belong? Our flying dinosaur. I see it here. Which one is this? This is the carnivore. Carnivore, and they eat only meat, right? Only meat. He cannot eat vegetables. He eats meat. Yummy, yummy. And it's okay if it goes outside the circle a little bit. We can see that it's in the carnivores. So now we have 5 carnivores, and I think we're pretty full here. So that gives me a hint that the next one might not be a carnivore. All right, and here's one of my other favorite ones. This one's not exactly like a triceratops, but you can see they have similar features. A triceratops has the horns and this kind of big forehead bone. We have it here as a gray one. It's almost like a rhinoceros or the beginning of an elephant, but this is a reptile. So let's see. Over here, can you find the triceratops? Yeah, so look how low its head is to the ground, so it can eat all the grass and flowers. It can't really lift its head up, but this can protect it from the dinosaurs that try to eat it, right? Like the T-Rex comes. It's hard to eat because this is so strong, like a big bone. You can't crunch through it very easily. So they can protect themselves from other scary dinosaurs. But he is an herbivore, so we'll put it over here with the plant eaters, the triceratops. Tri for meaning 3, you can see here has 3 horns. 1, 2, 3. Tri for 3 horns. Yeah! And the last one, if you remember our big toy that we have, that the teachers made for me, is our Stegosaurus. And look, we have 3 different Stegosauruses here. Mommy, daddy, mommy, and baby. How about that? And this is the Stegosaurus. And it's kind of like Triceratops. Its head is so low to the ground for it to eat all sorts of grass and bushes and flowers. So yes, this one is also an herbivore. It eats only vegetables. So we can see our carnivores, the plesiosaur, that's what it is, plesiosaur, Tyrannosaurus rex, the velociraptor, the ichthyosaur, and the pterodactyl. These are carnivores. They eat the meat. Our omnivore, our only one in this section, is an oviraptor. It likes to eat vegetables sometimes and also meat sometimes when it can. And here, the herbivores, we have the Apatosaurus with its long neck, the iguanodon, like a big walking lizard, the Brachiosaurus with its long neck to get to the top of the trees, and the Triceratops with its big forehead to protect itself. And the Stegosaurus also can protect itself with these backs. So the dinosaurs, when they come to try to eat it, oh, it hurts their mouth because it's so strong. These are also herbivores. They only eat the plants. So you can keep this one and you can hang it on your wall to study and remember. And you also have this one too if you want to color it. Or you can just throw it away and keep this one that you made yourself. Oh, very good, white doves and pink flamingos. Don't forget to clean up your mess. Put your glue away. Keep your scissors together. Grab your paper and your pencil and put everything back where it needs to go. Great job. See you soon on Zoom. All right, white doves and pink flamingos. I will see you later on Zoom for white doves, pink flamingos. Don't forget to meet teacher Natalie on Zoom also. And you can watch her videos from pink flamingos and teacher Natalie's videos, as well as mine, and even orange ostriches and yellow ducklings. We are all studying dinosaurs. So all right, I'll see you on Zoom soon. Bye-bye.